Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another flake video. As you can see, we've got the gun set out, we've got the metal flake, we've got the griot range just here. So these are the bits we're going to be using today in today's piece of artwork. We're going to use a aluminium composite panel, and I'm going to half this panel. To one side we're going to have a piece of lowrider style artwork. I'll pop that in the screen just now. So that's what we're going to be working off today. So you'll have a grayscale portrait to one side, and I'm going to drop a little bit of colour in on this, and the colour that I drop in on the grayscale will mirror match the opposite side that we're doing, and this is going to be a full flaked panel, and then we're going to do some fine line, do some nice fancy taping off, some graphics on there, and then we can go in with the Griot range, the PS290 and the other two brushes, and we can start dropping some candy colours on this and really make this pop. Then I'll take you through the stages of putting the FK50 binder down, and what we'll do is we'll just seal that flake off after we've done it. A couple of coats, that will seal it down and give us a nice build for when we come to clear coat it. So that's what's happening in today's video, guys. I'll stick you on some time lapses, drop you some tunes on. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you through these video stages, and I'll chat and talk to you through the bits that we're doing. See you in the first step. I'll give you a little talk through on this process that you can see happening on this time lapse. So I've basically cut the aluminium panel down to 600 by 450 with a wood saw, gone around the edges, planed them off, cleaned it down with panel wipe, and then I've scotch brighted it to keep the surface up. And as you can see, I'm projecting the image up. Now this is just a standard projector, and all we need to do is get a light pencil outline of the artwork that we need to one side, as you can see what's happening in the video now. And then you'll see me mask off that piece of artwork, and that'll be ready then for the next stage, and we can start getting ready for the flake. See you in the next stage. Right guys, as you can see we're in stage 2 and we're all set up. I've got a well made up for this piece, and we've got the extractor just poking through, so we've got any fumes can go through there. So the first stage on this is Alpha and Mayo base coat. As you can see, I'm just dropping this round just where we need it, and this is the outer colour. In this stage now you can see I'm just doing some fine line, just masking off the area, and we'll tape this off so we don't get any overspray on the Alpha. Ready for the next base coat. Now the next base coat on this is Ford Mundus Silver Solvent base. We're just going to go over this, and this is the base for the metal flake that we're going to drop down. So giving that a good coat, just a good coverage as a base. And now you can see we're dropping in the FK50 surface binder, and we're moving on now to the metal flake. That's full coverage with silver metal flake on there. No drop off on that. And now I'm just going in with a hairdryer and I'm just curing down that FK50 binder, ready for the next process. Now the next stage on this, you would clear coat this and bury it, get ready for your next stage for masking out and fine lining. But I've gone in with the FK50, give this two to three coats, seal that metal flake off, and that'll give us a surface just to drop the fine line. As you can see now, I'm now fine lining out a pattern across the top of the metal flake, so we've got a nice surface with the FK50 down and this fine line sticking. So as you can see, I'm just masking out now. I've got a 2mm fine line and a 3mm fine line on this, and just putting some patterns in. And now we're moving on to the candy. I've got a candy ruby red, and I'm going round all this fine line edges, and just started to do some fades with the candy red and just doing some passes along, as you can see there. And now we're moving on to the candy fool's gold. Same again, I'm just going around the bits where I need this candy, dropping it in, and there you go. We're masking, taking the masking off now, just pulling all that fine line off, and there you go. That's the finished panel. That'll be ready for clear coat that stage. So I'll see you in stage 3. Right, we're moving on to stage 3, and as you can see, we've got everything set up over there. The first thing we need to do on this is to mask off that metal flake side, because we're going to be working on the next piece next to this. I don't want to get any overspray on that, so that's the first thing we need to do. I'll talk you through some of the little bits we're going to use in this part of this stage. We've got the Creos PS771. This is a 0.18 airbrush, and that's a really cracking brush for detail, so that's what we're going to use on this portrait. We're also going to be using some of the pocket graphics by Scott McKay for all the little intricate parts on this picture, these brilliant shields, so we're going to use them. The paint that we're going to use on this is the Golden High Flow acrylic range. We've got some greys, transparents. I've also got a value scale of 1 to 10 in a grey scale, so we can hop onto them and do that as well. I've got to get that light fixed, that's a nightmare, it's been flickering all day. So if you like the metal flake side of things and you want to see a little bit more on metal flake and how to do it, and a little review on some guns, I've also got this video on the channel. It's a real in-depth, shows you the Flake King products and a big review on this. So if you like the metal flake side of things, give that one a click, guys. It's got a bit of artwork at the end as well. So I'm going to leave you in this time lapse. Hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you lot in the next one. Thanks for watching.